Airdrop announcements, checkers, tokenomics, and so much more alpha. Let's get started. First of all, as someone who has been following up on every AXBT tweet back in the day, I was very positively surprised by the level of quality information that What Exchange has been posting on their X over the last couple of weeks. They've also joined the Kaito Flywheel, and if you wish to participate and maybe get a share of some of those juicy apps, you could also maybe qualify for future orderly airdrops. So a nice 2-in-1, simply join the ecosystem by contributing on X. And on this front, the Arbitrum version of Kaito called Yapio is currently having a pre-sale. If you are participating in their Mindshare Wars, you could qualify potentially for their whitelist allocations. And if you want to speculate on the price doing very, very well, then you could still maybe secure an allocation. Now, even though the meta of Mindshare Wars is currently ongoing and one of the dominant ones of the last couple of months, Elon and the guys on X are not all too happy about what are the ramifications of this, because a lot of the spam on X is actually just from bots trying to qualify for these yaps. And I know from our Discord that a lot of our people have also been complaining how there's a lot of their Twitter feed is just simply spam from these wannabe engagement bots. So yes, this is a work in progress, but there's probably something here in the process. There might be some casualties. Apparently there's been a lot of suspensions of similar projects like Ethos and the founder of Ethos Network, Serpin, as well as Fantasy Top, the card game. However, hopefully this is just a way to find a balance in this crazy war of mindshare versus bots and real users and influencers. All right, 2 tokenomics announcements. First, we have TIA protocol or T protocol, and this one is actually pretty decent. 28% is going to early adopters, as well as, of course, recycle the rewards back into community, assuming some of them remain unclaimed. There's going to be 1-year lockups for early investors and seed investors, and of course, long-term emissions. Every project is trying to do 5 to 10 years emissions to make sure the selling pressure is minimal. I will leave, of course, the full blog in the description of the video. All the links will always be in the first link of the description of every video. And the other one is from Trusta Labs. This one is far, far worse. They're allocating only 3% for the airdrop, and it is vested. So you can imagine the community outbreak is already, it's not very positive. However, they are saying that there's going to be 25% for future incentives. So if you've been doing something with Trusta Labs, hopefully this one is not going to be too disappointing. One thing that rarely disappoints, however, is the edge you get from being a part of a private community, and our latest partnership with GRVT actually proves that. We are one of the 5 communities who are getting an exclusive chance to earn great rewards up to 10k plus points for GRVT airdrop in the future, and this is only one of the benefits that you get alongside just alpha on a daily basis and the ability to talk with other DeFi degens and airdrop hunters who can help you on your journey. If you want to join, make sure to check the subscriptions page on our website. You will find all the information for monthly, yearly plans, as well as an airdrop tracking application to help you keep organized. And finally, the NFT generating you passive income every month in varying amounts, 3 to 5% is stable coins at the moment, but always 10% in yield is also available. Make sure to always follow official links, not to go to some wrong collection. And moving into centralized exchange territory, Kraken Exchange has developed a mobile application called KRAK, and is going to be used for sending, spending, splitting bills, and basically doing a lot more with your crypto directly from their application. Of course, I hope they don't get into any legal trouble with this name, but if you want to test it out, there is 1 week where you might request 20 USDG, and if you're lucky, you might actually get this directly in your application. They're also teasing some kind of airdrop if we want to increase the hopium levels, because one of their latest posts says, fill in the blank, hey Kraken, when? Something. However, if you prefer the centralized alternatives, there is one being built currently on MegaETH testnet. It's called Global Token Exchange, GTE, and they raised 15 million from Paradigm. So if you're farming MegaETH, you definitely check this one out. And if you're looking for a detailed step-by-step for this interaction, there is one in the comments from one of the ex-influencers week. And of course, with the comments, you always have to be very careful not to click on something wrong. So always verify the source. Jumping quickly into Solana, we have airdrop checkers from both Fragmetric and DeFi Tuna. Starting with Fragmetric, if you participated in this one, make sure to check your allocations and course, nothing is live as of claims today, but you will be able to see your token allocations on the website. Also, on topic of Fragmetric, we have BuyReal, a Bybit incubated liquidity layer. And if you have been participating in Solana ecosystem, not just on Fragmetric, but many other dApps such as Camino, Ditto, Ratex, and many others, you might have qualified for the whitelist for their launch, and you can do so by checking your whitelist allocations on connecting the wallet on their official website. And the other checker is from DeFi Tuna. At the moment, they have only taken a snapshot in stealth, so we don't know exactly what was the cutoff time. However, tokenomics are not looking too promising, with only 5%, just under 5% reserved for the airdrop. However, there is hope because there's going to be staking from day one, hopefully reducing sell pressure. As for Humanity Protocol, even though they really fumbled the airdrop launch, there is still some hope. If you believe that you may have been falsely flagged as a civil or you've had ineligibility for whatever reason, you could appeal at their eligibility checker simply by filling out this Google Docs.
Hey guys, we partner with What Exchange, one of the greatest decentralized exchange right now in the market. I love that you can see everything on your screen at once. You can connect to What Exchange from different mainnets, and you can see here the list of hundreds of tokens. They are continuously adding more tokens each week. And What Exchange has an active airdrop. They are going to distribute it 30% of the total supply, guys, into this airdrop. So that is why I am super bullish trading here too. You can see here the point section that they added recently, so you can check everything about your progress on this airdrop. And in trading, you can see how many order tokens you earn because they have this payback system from the fees that you pay. Part of that goes back to you on order tokens. So check the link on the description to join to What Exchange, trade on the platform, participate on the airdrop of the 30% of the supply, and also get some order tokens back. All the links are in the description.
Now, the other one that might prove some more hope is the Billions Network. This one is also verifying your humanity on different layers. And if you believe that this might actually do a better job than Humanity Protocol, then you have a chance to participate in this from the early stages. As for Deepin sector, Grass keeps innovating. Their Grasshopper program is supposed to be something similar to AgentT miners. However, at the moment you can only join the whitelist and maybe secure a lower price, assuming they actually follow through with early orders, unlocking special pricing. And another one that we also have is Bless Network. This one is super early stages. However, it is somewhat similar to Grass and maybe Nillion. They're trying to brand themselves as the world's first shared computer. And at the moment, you can also participate in their Yaps Kaito campaigns, all detailed in this blog post over here. And as a follow-up to our Nansen guide from last video, there is a very good Twitter thread following up on all free and paid features you can do on Nansen, as simple as doing some social tasks, as well as paid features where you would be able to actually use the application to also track smart money and whale wallets. As for Sui ecosystem has been one of the best performing in 2025, and we have a new contender and champion in town. It's called Momentum Finance. Currently, they have actually overtaken both Cetus and Bluefin by total value locked, and there is still 12 more weeks of their airdrop campaign if you wish to participate, although at the moment it is already becoming a little more diluted, but still it doesn't mean that the airdrop doesn't have any legs. It might actually be a very good one. And wrapping up with Hyperliquid, KittenSwap Airdrop is live. 35% of Kitten supply has been locked and airdropped to users. However, it is in the form of Vechain NFT. And if you wish to unlock your liquidity a little sooner, you can do so on the Hyperwarp NFT marketplace. And there's a wrap for all the topics for today. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe with bell notifications on. Any questions, comments, I'm waiting for you in the comment section and in our Discord. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, have an amazing day.